Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Aston Villa Career Mode, and today is Christmas Day, so a Merry Christmas to all of you, whether you're in some form of lockdown or you've escaped lockdown. Hope you guys are all doing well and trying to make the best of today as possible. So, hopefully this episode is a bit of a distraction from you from the rubbish telly that's on and the movies that you've seen 100 times already. So hopefully this episode is a little bit of a distraction, summing up to brighten up your Christmas day. But as you can see on screen, guys, it is transfer deadline day. We'll sim through this and see if we get any offers, but I want to quickly bring your attention to a little loan purchase we've done with Liverpool, and that's for Billy Koumetio, who I was kind of thinking of maybe buying another centre-back, but honestly not sure who to look at. So I thought I'd bring him in for a loan this season, maybe give him a couple of games, see what he's like, maybe if he's a player we can develop. But I've put a couple of other defenders on our list of players that I want to keep looking at, and maybe in January or next summer we'll go ahead and buy. And those are Koundé. Honestly, just come across this guy from Ultimate Team. He's an absolute beast in Ultimate Team, so I'm pretty sure he'll be amazing in Career Mode too. Wesley Fofana as well, a very young defender who's done fantastically at Leicester in real life as well. Fikayo Tomori, who's struggled a little bit to get a bit of game time at Chelsea, so maybe he'll be looking for a switch. And then Ben White as well, depending on how well we do this season as well. He's playing at Brighton, maybe Brighton don't do so well, so he may be an option for us to come maybe in January, depending on how good we're doing in the league, or maybe next summer. But let's sim through this transfer deadline day to see whether anyone comes in for any last minute deals. So Ajax have come in at the very last minute, literally 1 hour to go, and they've come in from Matt Target, someone who I was maybe thinking about getting rid of. Whether or not I think Brandon Williams is 100% our man just yet, I want him to be, but you know what? We're going to say no to Ajax, just because if things don't work out with Brandon Williams, I want to have a good backup or someone that can work in the team. So we'll keep Brandon Williams, but maybe next season we'll get rid of him. As you can see there in the bottom, big deal, Lautaro Martinez and Mesut Ozil. Let's have a look at that. Mesut Ozil's gone to Lazio, so he's finally left Arsenal. His torture is over, and as you can see there, Lautaro Martinez going to PSG. Their attack just gets worse, just gets worse. So for the first game in this one, we've got Newcastle. We're at home. I made one change to the team, brought in Josh King to start. I was impressed what he did when he came on, and it just allows me to play Grealish out on the left, which I think he's just much better play when he's playing out on the left. But I'm excited to see Brandon Williams as well continuing to start at left back. So let's jump into this game. I will be simming a game as well. We'll be trying out the interactive sim later on this episode as well. But we're going to play this one. Newcastle are going 5 at the back, so it should be tough to break down, but let's see how it goes. All right, here they are. Look at this. Big boss man, Ollie Watkins, coming off a hat-trick in his last game. Looks absolutely nothing like Ollie Watkins. How have they screwed him over with a face like that? But he'll be ready to go back in front of the Villa fans after that fantastic hat-trick. Hopefully, he and King can link up. That'll be a nice little link-up play and relationship I want to get going. But there it is. John McGinn will be important to the team, but let's get it going. So it's been a very, very quiet start to the game. How Saint-Maximin got injured. Okay, I think he's injured before this game. But yeah, I was saying it's been a very quiet start to this game. Definitely need to change kind of something, either whether it's the formation, the pace at which we play. Just this team is just very, I don't know, just feels a bit negative. Everything we do, and it feels a bit negative and slow, and there's not enough players in attacking positions. Well, that first half was, as we call it here in the UK, as dull as dishwater. As you can imagine, a Newcastle versus Aston Villa game. Not the two most attractive of teams, and that very much played out in the fact that there was no highlights in that first half. Absolutely nothing. And I reiterate my point I made earlier. Like, we just play too slow, and with one up front, it's difficult to kind of get the ball up and kind of held up there. Ollie Watkins has to do too much, and he's just surrounded by 3 defenders in this game. And I feel like I either need to just play quicker, or maybe already look at having to change a formation, because I don't know. This seems a bit of a struggle. But hey, Newcastle out on the attack. We don't want to be conceding because we haven't looked like scoring in this game so far. So hopefully our defense can keep strong. Josh King, oh, what a goal. I was slagging him off, and Josh King has responded in the best possible way. What a long strike from him there. First time we really pushed up on Newcastle, and there just wasn't any space in behind. So I thought, you know, why not? Let's take a shot from distance. Look at this nice little reverse ball by John McGinn, smashed by Josh King. Fantastic goal, first goal for us. His first in the Premier League this season. We needed that because this game, as I said at half time, hasn't really improved here in the second half either. Oh, great ball. It's that John McGinn again. This time into Ollie Watkins, and he finishes it. Finally, we got in behind the Newcastle defence, and it was John McGinn as well. You know, I was actually thinking of just taking him off, but I can't get over how badly they've done Ollie Watkins. Look at that nice little poke through ball. He was onside, held his run. And I don't know how many goals that is for him in the Premier League already, but some good performances, good goals. He's been quiet all game, but he's only had one chance and he's taken it. And now it's 2-0. There we go. Full-time whistle. We turned it up when we needed to in the second half because that game was abysmal. That piece of magic from Josh King just helped liven up the game. As you can see there, no highlights, just nothing. It was a real dead game. One thing I would say, though, I feel like at the moment, it is a little bit too easy. It's just on world class because honestly, last time round, that's what I played at, and it was a good balance of kind of unpredictable result and a bit of a challenge. But so far, it's looking a little bit too easy. So we'll see how it goes for a little bit. If we're still up to the top of the league, then I might look to change the difficulty because we don't want Ollie Watkins being top of the goal scoring charts with 30, 40 goals in our first season. That is not what we want. So accidentally, we have decided to sim this game instead. So as you can see there, the team on the right hand side, usual team. I honestly, this interactive sim, I like it because it's cool, because it mixes things up a bit. But I don't know, it's a little bit dry, I think, right? There's not much you can really do, but we'll jump in to see whether if things don't go so well, we'll jump in and see what happens. Oh, great goal, Trezeguet. Good goals, nice little bit of play on the right hand side. And we've gone 1-0 up. Let's see if we can get through this whole game without having to jump in. That would be nice. Oh, we scored. Ollie, he's on form. Ollie Watkins is on form. Gets another goal. Bags himself another goal. Fantastic. That's what we love to see. 2-0 up now, and that should be the game set and the match. There we go. The full-time whistle. 2-0 win away at Sheffield United. Big result. I don't know where they are in the league. But you can see there from the ratings, Ollie Watkins with an 8.8, John McGinn with an 8.4 as well, Conson with an 8.1. So at the beginning of the season, it looked like maybe defence was going to be our weakness. But ever since then, we've been getting a little bit better. And the defence seems to be doing okay now. And Ollie Watkins is scoring, getting us out of all sorts of trouble. But this time round, it's not a game. Well, it's a game I was planning on simming, but now we're going to play. It's the EFL Cup against Blackburn. We will be making some changes to the team as well. So let's jump in and have a look at the team that we will be playing. So as you can see there on screen, we've rung the changes for the team, as we always do in the EFL Cup. Heaton starting, Kumetio getting his debut for Aston Villa, which I'm very excited about. He should be good. And Josh King playing up front. Haven't tried him there just yet. Played him on the left and in behind. So it'll be interesting to see what he does when he plays that lone role up front that Ollie Watkins has been doing so well. But let's jump into it. It should be an easy win, but you never know in these games. You never know. So let's see how it goes. All right, here we go. So it's always a bit of a strange one when you play these lesser teams, that you either batter them or it's a really, really tough game. So hopefully it's the first of those two and we can get a couple goals. Josh King can get some goals. Curtis Jones can get some more goals. That'll be good to see. But let's see how we go. Oh, it falls to him. Oh, Carey. Well, we're giving Carey a chance again. He's a youngster from the academy. Could have got his first goal there. Just fluffed his volley. Oh, nice little bit of play. Curtis Jones and Josh King. That little link up has been working really, really well. I was kind of annoyed that Ross Barkley isn't around. I was hoping he and Ollie Watkins could get that kind of relationship. A nice little bit of play. Nice little bit of strength from Curtis Jones as well. Not something you necessarily associate with Curtis Jones. So a nice little bit of strength from him. 1-0 up fairly early on as well. Oh, no. They've been threatening to score. They've had so many chances since we went ahead. Look at that. Where is Kumetio going? He stepped up for no reason and just left the Blackburn striker all on his own there. Is that Gallagher? Oh, man. As I said, these sometimes on paper seem like easy games that you should win, but you can never take them for granted. Oh, into El Ghazi. Come on, El Ghazi. There he goes. He puts it away to get us 2-1 up again. This Blackburn team are pressing us a lot, which means that there's a lot of space in behind. It's very, very brave of them. You know, not being in the same league as us, the lesser team, but still pressing very high, which has led to their goal and led to a lot of pressure they've had here in the first half. But it's just meant that it's so easy to pick them apart when you do get those passes going. Oh, look, El Ghazi's in again. They pushed up too quickly. El Ghazi's in again. And he finishes. Oh, no. Oh, I was about to say he finishes. He hits the post. Josh King gets his second goal of the game. Oh, man, that was unlucky for El Ghazi. He scored one. He wanted two. But he hits the post. Look at this. Oh, I should be doing better there. But fortunately for us, it falls back to Josh King. That's 3-1 now. Hopefully that puts the spirits of Blackburn out and, you know, we can just get a few more goals here in the second half. There we go. Half-time whistle. 3-1 up. It caused a little bit of problems, you know, after we were 1-0 up. They had a couple of chances. Should have done better. They did get their goal back. But after that, they just left too much space in behind. And it was too easy to get the second and third goal. And see, hopefully we can stretch away now and just get a few goals for our confidence as well. And also completely knock these guys out of the game. Comes to Curtis Jones. He finishes it. Fantastic run there from Bertrand Traore. Just ran out a bit of steam towards the end, but we had too many players far forward there. And again, what have they done to Curtis Jones in this game? He looks horrendous, but Bertrand Traore trying to just work a shot away, but the ball fell to Curtis Jones nicely. He deserves a goal as well. He's been fabulous today again, linking up the play between the defence, the midfield, and the attack. Fantastic play from him, and he deserves his goal. He's really impressing, you know, Curtis Jones. I don't think it'll be too long before he really becomes a permanent fixture in our starting 11. So there we have it. The game did finish 4-1. A fantastic performance all around, I have to say. And as I said, it was a little bit of a difficult game, particularly in the first half. We had a couple of moments where things were a little bit difficult, but overall we came through nicely. We progressed to the next round, which is all we can ask for. But let's jump into the final game of this episode against Chelsea. Alright, so in the final game of this episode against Chelsea, last time round we did pretty well against the London opposition, against Spurs and against Arsenal. This time round we're at home against Chelsea, a Chelsea team that's full of very, very good players. You can see there their probable lineup. They're, I'm sure, going to come with all the pace, all the power, so it's going to be a very, very tough game for us, as all games are. But we are second in the league at the moment, as the players, there we go, come into the stadium. Jackie Grealish behind there. And 6 goals for Ollie Watkins so far. Not looking bad. His hair is looking mad nappy, I've got to say. But again, the Aston Villa fans will be hoping for a big performance. You know, we've been doing well against these types of teams. So they won't be expecting us to get rolled over. So we've got to make sure we put up a good performance here. And see if we can come away with 3 points. Oh, Matty Cash with a nice little overlap. Chilwell's chasing him down. Matty Cash didn't have the pace to get ahead of Chilwell. This Chelsea team seems to be playing exactly like every team we played so far at the moment. Just like incredibly high pressure all around the pitch. Oh, nice little play from John McGinn into El Ghazi. Or is it Trezeguet? I always forget which one of the two it is. But it is Trezeguet. Fantastic goal. John McGinn, John McGinn, little underrated little playmaker there. Perfect little reverse ball. And we go 1-0 ahead. Mendy had no chance there. 3 goals for Trezeguet. You know what? He's a little bit of an unsung hero of this team so far. And yeah, we're 1-0 up. This Chelsea team are not very good, particularly defensively. No. I was holding my breath there because Ziyech came cut in. Douglas Luiz, Tyrone Mings just ran away from him for some reason. Oh, and then it was too easy for Timo Werner. Oh, Chelsea team, the pressure finally told. Half-time whistle as Brandon Williams just nicks the ball back. Maybe trying to set us away on a counter-attack. But after a good first goal, we just let Chelsea come back into the game, which was a bit... I don't know, we didn't need to let them back in the game, and we just went off the boil a little bit once Timo Werner scored his first goal. He looked like he wants to get a few more goals, Mings and Konsa have done fairly well against him so far, but I'm sure they'll have more tougher tests here in the second half. Oh no, look at that. No, he's offside. Oh, what? Chelsea defenders all stepped up. Ah, just a couple of yards in. Could have started his run from inside our own half and he would have been fine. Trezeguet. Oh, into Jack Grealish. How did that cross make it through? I saw him in the box. He was at the far post. They weren't really marking him. So I thought, why not go for an early cross? I don't know what happened there with the Chelsea defenders. Thiago Silva, I think, just completely missed it. And it went through to Jack Grealish for his first goal. He's been quiet in the goal front, but still involved with everything we've been doing. What a time to get a goal, though. We go 2-1 up, and I'm sure the Chelsea pressure will come now. Oh, fantastic cross. Is that Trezeguet again? That Trezeguet and Jack Grealish partnership really been forward in this game. 3-1 at home to Chelsea. I do have to say, things are just a little bit too easy, so we may have to up the difficulty. There's no way we can be beating Chelsea 3-1 at home. That's just too much of a myth, I think. And I think this result is actually going to send us top of the league as well. We'll have a look at the table before we end this episode out. But this game has been a little bit too easy, so maybe we'll look to up the difficulty. There we go. Full-time whistle. Come on. 3-1 home win against Chelsea. I'm telling you, these London teams, they don't know what to do when they play against us. They don't know what to do. They've been struggling left, right and centre. Let's give the post-match interview. Let's show everyone how impressed we were with that performance. Big game. Jackie Grealish with 2 goals. Trezeguet as well had a fantastic performance. There we go. We couldn't have asked for more from Jack Grealish today. He was fantastic, both on the left and down the middle when he came in as well. The team looks like it's in a... you know, we'll try to. We'll be calm about this. We'll be calm about it because things could go south once we change the difficulty. We were strong defensively. We conceded 1, but we were fairly strong. So we'll take that as a good performance and a good win. Let's have a look at the table. Oh, okay. We go just a point behind Liverpool, but look at that. We are 7 games in, 6 wins, 1 loss. We haven't scored so many goals, but we haven't conceded as many as Liverpool. So, well, we conceded just about the same. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong ones. We actually haven't scored. We're up there. You know, we're up there. We're up there in the amount of goals we scored, and there or thereabouts in the amount of goals we conceded. Bearing in mind that we conceded 4 in our first game against Manchester United as well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As I said, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. We'll be back next Friday for the next episode of this. So make sure you stay subscribed so you don't miss another episode. And thank you guys all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.